Hi guys, Miggy Make It Go here with another how-to video. We put out videos every Friday on crafts, DIY, home improvement, business advice and anything else you can think. If you have a video idea that you want us to look at, please let us know in the comments. I have an old Caroma polypropylene toilet and the problem was that it was continually letting water into the cistern. So as you can see, the inlet on the wall the handle is actually broken in this picture, but what was happening is even though that was set up normally, water was continually flowing into the cistern itself and I couldn't figure out why. Before you start this, make sure you turn the water off at the wall, and if you've got any questions over where the valve is actually leaking, go outside and turn the water off at the mains. You don't want a repeat of what happened to me in the video where I changed this inlet valve. So if you want to check that out, I'll show it to you up the top there. So I opened it up and I could see that when I pulled this part up, it stopped. However, it wasn't a case of adjusting. So there's a little white screw on the top there. So I did play around and adjust that and it helped somewhat, but I figured out that actually there was a problem with that whole inlet unit and that inlet valve. So that's this one here. On this toilet, it's on the right hand side. So what I did is I removed that little blue peg there that's keeping it in place, just using a pair of pliers. I took the arm off, so again making sure that the water is turned off at the wall and perhaps outside at the mains as well. You then want to disconnect the piston from the wall. So the way that you do that is on this toilet is underneath the cistern. So you undo that screw there. I had to use a spanner or a wrench, adjustable wrench or a crescent on that nut there. And remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. So I was doing it anti-clockwise. When I got that free, there was a piece of plastic sticking out of the bottom, which is correct. So I pulled that out. Again, make sure that you've got a container or a bin or something, as there will be a bit of excess water, so it will drip on the ground. I then undid the nut that was holding the actual inlet unit in the cistern. So that's the view from the top, so I was able to pull that out. Before you start, you do want to empty the cistern of water, so make sure you turn the water off at the wall, and if you need to, turn it off at the mains, and flush the toilet fully. Make sure you hold the button down until everything has come out of the cistern. Now, I had purchased a universal toilet cistern inlet valve from my local hardware store, which was Bunnings. This one is a FluidMaster one. It comes with a lot of instructions, which I had read, and it explained to me how to install that. So as you can see, I am just putting the various bits that are required, and once that was all assembled, I then installed that in the cistern. So it goes in the same place, and again, it has a little filter for a little plastic thing that goes up between the hose and the inlet. Again, I used a spanner to put everything back together. Turn on the water at the wall, and everything was fine. Hope you've enjoyed this video. As I said, please subscribe if you found this video helpful and you'd like to see more. We put out videos every Friday.